Hey y'all, it's me, back again with another episode of Don't Shoot Me.
Okay, first of all,
my name is Toni, and I'm a hope dealer sent from Jesus. I'm just so excited about this video that I forgot to introduce myself, so please excuse my rudeness. But today we are going to be talking about something serious. All right, best friends, so I really need you to buckle down and listen to me right now. You remember the scripture that said something about the man forgetting what he looked like after he walked away from the mirror? We all make the mistake of forgetting who we are because there's not a mirror there for us to see it. But you have to remember that your reflections are just reflections. It just helps you to see what's already there, what's always there. We have got to be more serious about who we want to be. We have got to start looking at ourselves and being able to see our souls. Because when you look at yourself and you're able to see your soul, you're like, oh no, I look like this and I want to look like this. When you go to God and you say, listen, God, you already know. I ain't nothing. I ain't even worth a piece of dirt. First of all, I ain't even worth a piece of dirt. But I don't want to live like I don't know who I am. I don't want to live opposite of what you created me to be, God. I think that we forget what we truly are because we listen to other people say stuff so much. So, for example, me, I'm going to give you just my life example. I didn't look into the mirror, like the physical mirror, and start seeing myself as beautiful for like until I was a teenager, right? And that's because people always call me ugly and say, oh, you have a big face, and oh, you have your lips are huge and your nose is too big and your forehead is too small. I mean, everything. So obviously I'm like, okay, I know I see what I see and I believe in what I see, but I only got 2 eyes. So if this 100 pairs of eyes are saying something else, it must be true, right? No, that's not true. That's not true. Remember, first of all, we are masters at projection. We feel ugly, we say you're ugly. We feel dumb, we say you're dumb. We feel inadequate, we say you're not enough. We all know how it goes. We all have done it and we all have been victims of it. But we have got to start remembering that just because you see something in me doesn't mean that that is me, okay? And just because you see something in you doesn't mean that that's you, because sometimes our vision is obscured and sometimes we're literally blinded. We're literally blinded by what other people say about us, and we're blinded by our consideration for other people's feelings about us. But my Bible says, let God be true and every man be a liar. And my God said that you are fearfully and wonderfully made in his image. Don't let nobody tell you you ain't great. From this moment on, I don't care who it is, do not accept any words, actions, or projections about you that you know to not be true. First of all, God only has good things to say about you, so you can start there. Even if it's a little bit negative, even if it makes you a little bit angry or a little bit sad or a little bit feeling like less than, it can't be from God. Because even though God does put pressure on us, and sometimes the pressure that God's put on us is like, whoa, it's still not gonna be negative. It's still not gonna be destructive. It's never gonna be hurtful from God. It's never, actually, it's gonna be painful, but it won't be harmful. That's what I should say. When it comes from God, y'all know I am guilty of listening to what people have to say about me and taking it on as the truth. And at the very end of the day,
I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I had known sooner. I'm about to be 23 in September, God willing. And I'm like, yo, why did I just start like really seeing myself for who I am?
like, Remember, your life is done. You're just going on. You're basically watching the movie. The film is done. The film is in theaters. You are basically just watching the movie of your life. And even though you feel like you made choices, it's already done. Like, what you have planned tomorrow, you may or may not execute those plans, but that's already done. God is waiting for you to get to next week so he could drop some blessings on you. Like, girl, you was worried about last week. I already had you. You was tripping over nothing. Like, your image, who God created you to be, is what matters. Not people's obscure vision of you, and not people's projections and people's lies. It makes people feel good to make you feel bad. It makes people feel high to make you feel low. But don't forget, low is the ground, and ground is where seeds are planted. All right? So I really hope that this helped you. Please comment below your testimonies about seeing yourself for who you are, because we all have those, whether we acknowledge it or not. But I want you to really think about it. Like, first of all, high five, best friend, because you are doing so much better than you used to do. If you're watching this video right now, that is proof that you are devoted to your growth, into your salvation, into your walk with God in this life, knowing that you're not alone, and knowing that just because you used to be something doesn't mean that you have to be in the future. God is the Redeemer.
He is always with us, always. And even though, I mean, I make my mistakes, okay? Okay, I make my mistakes, but
it always grounds me to remember, oh my God, God sees me as this wonderful, beautiful person. He doesn't see you that way. He created you that way. And he acknowledges it all the time. Don't be discouraged, best friend. Those people, they lie. They lie, okay? But you're going to start seeing yourself for who you are. And when you do that, thank God that you have not been blinded by your pain and by other people's pain being projected on you, okay? All right. If you made it through this video, please, you already know what I'm going to say, like this video, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any meals, and make sure you break bread like Jesus did, because we are all in this together. And at the very end of the day, sometimes the only way somebody's going to get help is if you share something, anything. It doesn't have to be a video. It could be something that you heard. It could be something that you read in the Bible. But sharing is caring. All right? And we're going to get through this together because we're awesome, right? And as Christians, we are obligated to help one another, and we're obligated to help everybody. So that's what I feel like I'm doing with these videos. If you think I'm doing a good job, let me know, because honestly, that would really feel good. If you have any suggestions or what you think I should talk about, let me know also. If you have any negativity, you probably shouldn't share it, because that's going to be a reflection of how hurt you are inside, and an exhibition of the fact that you don't want to get help. You just want to project. So if that's you or whatever, I'm going to pray for you, because your soul is just crying out. But yeah, that's all I have today. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Toni out. Peace.